Good morning, students. Today we will discuss topic proportion of this chapter. So, to get the answer, what is proportion? What is the meaning of proportion? Let us consider one example. Suppose a train is moving with a constant speed. Clear? So, in first column, we are writing data for distance, and in the next column we write data for time taken. So if train covers a distance of 100 km in 2 hours and distance of 200 km in 4 hours. Clear? Then here you can see the ratio of these two numbers and the ratio of these two numbers are equal. Ratio of these two distances are 100 km by 200 km. So kilometer cancels, it will be 1 by 2, and ratio of these two time is 2 hours by 4 hours. So it is equal to 1 by 2. Hours cancel. So ratio of these two numbers and ratio of these two numbers are equal. So we can say that ratio of 100 by 200 is equal to ratio of 2 by 4. Clear? So ratio of these two is equal to ratio of these two. These two ratios are equal. So here we can say that number 100, then 200, then 2, and then 4 are in proportion. Now let us take one more example. Suppose this time we are making a record of speed and time. So let the speed of train be 15 km per hour, and when train moves with speed 15 km per hour, it takes time 2 hours to complete the distance, to cover the distance. Now suppose a train increases its speed to 100 km per hour, and this time the time taken is, or let it be 3 hours, and this time the time taken is 1.5 hours. Of course it will take less time. If the speed increases, time decreases. Now this time you can see ratio of these two is equal to ratio of these two. It means ratio of two speed is 50 km per hour divided by 100 km per hour. What will be its value? So this is cancelled, it is 1 by 2. And similarly ratio of these two are equal. That means 1.5 hours by 3 hours. So hours cancel, it will be 1 by 2. So ratio of these two and ratio of these two are equal. So we can say that ratio of 50 by 100 is equal to ratio of 1.5 by 3. Ratio of this and this is equal to ratio of this and this. Clear? So from here we can say 50, 100 1.5 and 3 are in proportion. So this type of proportion is called direct proportion. It is called direct proportion. This one is called direct proportion. And this one is called inverse proportion. This one is called inverse proportion. So actually there are two types of proportion, direct proportion and inverse proportion. Here relation between distance and time is distance and time are directly proportional to each other. If distance increases, time also increases. If distance decreases, time also decreases. So there is a direct relation between distance and time. Distance and time are proportional to each other. So this type of proportion is called direct proportion, and speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. If speed increases, clear, it takes less time. If speed decreases, clear, it takes more time. Speed is more, time is less. Speed is less, time is more. So there is inverse relation between speed and time, and that's why this type of inverse proportion is called inverse proportion. Clear? And together both is called proportion. Clear? So here we are no problems are given based on direct proportion and inverse proportion. So we will talk about only proportion. So there are two types of proportion, direct proportion and inverse proportion. Clear? And together both are called proportion. So now we are able to define the word proportion. So let us define proportion. So let us define proportion. What is the definition of proportion? Proportion. So four numbers say A, B, C, D are called in proportion, are called proportional. If ratio of first two number is equal to ratio of last two number. Clear? That means ratio of first two number A is to B is equal to ratio of last two number C is to D. Clear? So if ratio of first two is equal to ratio of last two number, then all the four numbers in order is called proportional. Clear? So it's a inverse is also true. If A is to B equal to C is to D, then you can say that A, B, C, D are proportional. Now it is also denoted as A is to B is same as C is to D. This is the symbol for proportional. Clear? So either you can use this symbol or you can use equality also. So we will use equal sign. Now for example, clear? 9, 18, 20, 40, clear, are proportional. Why these four numbers are proportional? Because ratio of these first two, that is 9 is to 18, it will be 1 is to 2, clear? And ratio of these two, 20 is to 40, its ratio is also 1 by 2, so these two are equal. Hence we can say that 9, 18, 20 and 40 are proportional, clear? Now it should be written in order. If A is to B equal to C is to D, then A, B, C, D are called proportional. So follow the order. Now some important terms related to proportional. Here A, B, C, D are called terms of proportional. So A is called first term. A is called first term. B is called second term. C is called third term. And D is called fourth term. Now second point you have to remember, this D is called fourth proportional. D is called fourth proportional. To A, B, C. Yeah. Sometimes fourth proportional is asked in the question. Find the fourth proportional of A, B, C. And the first number and the last number. The first number and the last number. Clear? These two are called extremes. A and D. These are called extremes. And B and C, the middle two number, B and C, are called means. Clear? So remember these 3 points and these 3 terms. Clear? It will be used in the question. Now an important property of proportion. If A is to B is equal to C is to D, or we can write in this way, an important property of proportion. Now, if A, B, C, D are proportional, so it means ratio of A is to B is equal to ratio of C is to D. Ratio of first two is equal to ratio of last two number. So it can be written as A by B is equal to C by D. Clear? So it can be written as A into D is equal to B into C, and A and D are extremes and B and C are means. So you can say product of extremes is equal to product of means. So if 4 numbers are given proportional, directly you can use this relation. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. Clear? So this is an important property of proportion. Now if A, B, C, D are in proportional, are proportional, then ratio of A is to B and C is to D are equal. So since left side we are getting ratio of A and B, and right side we write ratio of C and D. So for ratio to be defined, these two quantity must be of same kind and having same unit. So A and B will be of same kind, clear, and C and D also will be of same kind, but these two and these two may be different. For example, these two may be speed, these two may be time, these two may be distance, these two may be speed. So since on the left side we are finding ratio of A and B, so A and B must be of same kind, clear, which may both may be different from C and D, but these two will be of same kind and these two will be of same kind, clear. It is not necessarily compulsory that all the four numbers should be of same kind, clear, but this is necessary that first two numbers should be of same kind and the last two numbers should be of the same kind. So this is all about proportion. Now we will solve some question to clear the concept. So let us write some question. What number find question 1 find fourth proportional. Find fourth proportional. Find fourth proportional to 7, 13 and 35. Find fourth proportional to 7, 13 and 35. Clear? So let x be the fourth proportional. Clear? So let x be the fourth proportional. Fourth proportional to 7, 13 and 35. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of this statement? So this implies 7, 13 and 35 and then x, clear, are proportional. Now this implies, now since these four numbers in order are proportional, see, write in order, don't change the order. So these four numbers are proportional. It means ratio of first two will be equal to ratio of last two, clear, or you can say 7 by 13 is equal to 35 by x. So this implies 7x equal to 13 into 35. So x is equal to 13 into 35 by 7. So 7 5 so it will be 65. So value of x is 65. Directly also you can solve. After this from here directly also you can solve. So you can use the property also. These four numbers are proportional. It is product of extremes. 7 into x is equal to product of means 13 into 35. So from here also you can get x is equal to 13 into 35 by 7. So it is 65. Now write Second question. Question number 2. What number, here, what list number? What list number must be added? Must be added to each of the numbers each of the numbers 6, 15, 20 and 43, so that the resulting numbers are proportional. So we have to solve this question. What list number must be added to each of these numbers so that resulting numbers are proportional? So solution, let number added be x. Let number added be x. So this implies 6 plus x. Now 15 plus x, 20 plus x and 43 plus x are in proportion. Clear? So if these four numbers are in proportion, then we can use the property product of extreme is equal to product of means. Clear? So product of extreme is, these two are called extreme. So 6 plus x into 43 plus x is equal to product of means. The middle two are called means. So product of means 15 plus x into 20 plus x. Now solve this equation. You will get the value of x. So after solving, you will get value of x equal to 3. After solving this, you will get value of x equal to 3. This is the answer. So with the help of these two questions, I have tried to explain proportion. Thank you.